So anyways, my recording got interrupted by a text. Somebody was asking me, did I go to work today? The answer, of course, is no, because you see me walking down the street in the middle of the afternoon. But, so that's exactly what I was talking about. False starts that are slow coming. There are things that I need to do in order to make my life better. I'm a 38-year-old woman. I'm living the life of a derelict. Some of it is due to my free spirit. But even though I've always been free-spirited, I never lived at this level of living. Most of it is because of the legal system and the way that it reprograms you. I've been reprogrammed to be this indecisive person that, I'm looking for approval from other people, but I have the understanding now that that whole system really is garbage. Anybody can be accused of anything. Anybody can be convicted of anything. Anybody can be slapped with, God forbid, all kinds of stuff. And I need to speak on it because it's true. People need to know, and I have to speak with purpose that, these titles and statuses in this life mean nothing. Perceptions are easily changed. And it takes nothing but somebody with a false perception and a false motive, and that's manipulative to kind of hype that up and make it reality. That's what lawyers do in the courtroom. That's what people do in the street. So lawyers are really nothing but perception changes, for better or for worse. Now, like I said, I'm 38 years old. This is definitely not at all the life that I envisioned for myself. Definitely not at all what my mother would have envisioned for me. Pretty much I've been disowned, by my family, which is okay. It's a cycle. My mom was disowned by her parents, and but I made an attempt to go back to see my mom, and maybe my mother did the same thing, because I remember there was a week when she left and somebody was supposed to give her a ticket to go back home. I don't know if she actually went back home, or I don't know what happened. If she actually went back home or she waited for the ticket. They never provided her the ticket to go back home, but she ended up coming back to my father. So, and he was, and the system had him through the military with alcoholism and that type of thing.
Yes.
So, with me, it's just me. And, remember how I told y'all about my pests and whatever? You saw that big red tent, somebody else. And that's a whole community that's having their place like fumigated or whatever. Everything works out for the best. I really do believe there is a God, and I believe that God protects fools and babes. And I do believe sincerely that I am both. I wonder where all those people went to live at, because that's a big complex. But I am both the fool and the babe. So while I'm in His grace, I am well protected. I don't consider myself to be religious, but I do. And, maybe I am, because I refer to God. But I refer to God in the sense that there is something higher, than us that brings us all together. I don't refer to Him. So maybe there's a little bit of religion in there, but super religiously, like, just blindly whatever is said in church or in the Bible, I believe, because I've seen firsthand that, that none of that's really real. You can't have a church on every corner and people that are like dying of heat exhaustion and homeless in the street. I mean, it doesn't make sense, if what you're doing is real and true, and with all those people that come into that church, you're missing the soul portion. So, again, looking at the change that you want to see, that's something that I guess I have to be if I really want that to happen. And I tried that. I was trying to be, that change. I was trying to, encourage and enrich people's souls. But, then I got into a situation where, my soul was bondaged. And it was a good situation for me in a way, because when that happened, I could kind of look around and see that, what it's like from the other side. There's nobody to bond you out, unbind your soul, So I don't think I'm doing anything bad now, but I feel like, because, the masturbation thing, that thing is completely gone. where has been for the past few days. But I have been posting, which I never did before, on XTube, and the reason why is because, again, I don't like wearing clothes, in the house, and for good reason. It's hot, it's uncomfortable, and I've always been a free person anyhow. So, and they say you should do it this way. You should, and I think the reason that we don't is because when you hold it the other way, well, for me at least in the beginning, I felt less awkward because it felt like at least you were talking on the phone or to the phone. But I mean, really, I think a panoramic view, I don't know if it's good or bad, because panoramic is too much information, because you can see like everything that's around you. But in addition to that, sometimes the way that I hold the phone, you're not able to even see my face. So, it's good in that way. We'll try it out. Actually, I should stop this recording and start again with one and panoramic view completely. So that's what I'll do.